Will Lucas here for Afrotech News. The heat has been turned up in a lawsuit involving telecommunications giant Comcast and media mogul Byron Allen. This week, New York City Comptroller Scott Stringer contacted the telecom company, encouraging it to settle the suit with Allen. New York City is a large stakeholder in Comcast via their pension funds. The Stringer has a vested interest in ensuring that the financial magnitude of the case does not weigh heavily on their long-term investors. The comptroller has other interests as well. He believes that the racial discrimination lawsuit could leave a bitter taste in the hearts and minds of many, adding to an ever-divisive national climate. You'll recall Allen sued Comcast for $20 billion in 2015, citing racial discrimination when Comcast failed to include several of its networks in its programming. If Comcast were to win the dispute, many believe it will be a civil rights setback. Stringer said in an open letter to Comcast, the nation's leading civil rights organizations have expressed deep concern about the standard that may be set in this case. Many civil rights organizations fear that a win for the telecom giant could raise the stakes for any plaintiff attempting to prove bias in future suits involving civil rights. Fashion Nova, the LA-based clothing retailer that became a sensation when worn by celebrity influencers such as rapper Cardi B, is now involved in investigations associated with its affiliates. The clothing line boasts fashionable gear at relatively unmatched prices, with blouses under $20 and jeans under $25. However, there's a reason that Fashion Nova's clothing is so economical. Factory workers are paid far below the minimum wage. According to the U.S. Department of Labor, these subcontractors may owe as much as $4 million in back pay to hundreds of workers. A 4-year investigation conducted by the Federal Labor Department found that workers were paid as little as $3 per hour, far below the legal wage limit of $11 to $12 per hour for the state of California and the $7.25 hourly federal minimum wage. Company insiders told The Times Fashion Nova would always push to pay the lowest price possible for each garment and would demand a quick turnaround. Read the full story now on Afrotech.com. While Los Angeles has long been known as a prime locale for seed funding, the latest financial trends reveal times are changing. Tinseltown is now becoming a place for startups to pursue even more expansive VC funding, a distinction previously unique to San Francisco. California early-stage funder Amplify notes that within the last decade, LA startups have raised more than $35 billion, ranking second only to their Silicon Valley counterparts in a 10-year venture capital funding overview. Marlon Nichols of Mac Venture Capital, which is headquartered in LA, says when New York and San Francisco large-scale venture capitalists witness the success of LA seed funding, it makes them more likely to invest in those startups at a later stage. He explains LA-based venture funds are now able to raise larger funds because of the success stories that have come out of LA, so there's more capital to invest in the ecosystem. Do you follow Afrotech on Facebook? If not, you're definitely missing out on the latest updates and exclusive content. Hit our page at the link below and hit like. I'm Will Lucas, and for the latest in black tech, business, and startup stories, visit Afrotech.com.